Good evening. This is the Hurricane Sandy briefing on August 28th, 2012 as of the 8 p.m. advisory. My name is Joseph Pisani from Extreme Weather Videos. Hurricane Sandy remains a Category 1 hurricane with winds of 75 miles an hour. Its pressure is now down to 950 millibars. Hurricane Sandy is moving off to the northeast at 15 miles an hour. This year is the current wind field of Hurricane Sandy and its tropical storm wind forecast over the next 120 hours. We can see it's going to continue to move off to the northeast, then make that turn to the north and then swing back off to the northwest. We're expecting it to come in along the coast, somewhere along the coast of southern New Jersey at about 2 a.m. on Tuesday morning. So we can see right now it's by Monday it should be a hurricane, should get up to 80 mile an hour storm by 2 p.m. Monday afternoon, and then when it makes landfall around 2 a.m. it will be back down to a 75 mile an hour hurricane and weaken as it moves inland. This year's the current wind field. You can see the hurricane force winds there are in red, mainly located off to the southwest of the center. The tropical storm force winds, though, very wide swath extending all the way from Bermuda to the coast of North Carolina. So that just gives you a picture of how widespread these tropical storm force winds are, and we will expect widespread power outages across much of the northeast. This here is the latest track from the National Hurricane Center, bringing it as a hurricane, as I said, into the southern coast of New Jersey, somewhere probably around Atlantic City is what it's looking like. They have issued tropical storm warnings for the coast of North Carolina due to those tropical storm winds and conditions impacting those regions right now. So tropical storm warning is in effect there. We are not anticipating any hurricane warnings in effect for a portion of the northeast, because the point of time when it makes landfall is supposed to be a post-tropical cyclone. So that is the reason there is no hurricane warnings issued for the northeast. As we can see, our latest model predictions here, compared from a couple days ago, starting to come more tightly grouped together, especially in around that southern New Jersey and Delaware province. We will likely see the center of Sandy pass somewhere near Atlantic City or along the coast of Delaware. This year's latest satellite imagery, as of about 20 minutes ago, we can see the center of the storm here really starting to wrap up, and those outer bands you can see affecting the coast of North Carolina starting to get up to portions of Virginia, and conditions will only deteriorate as we get further in. Now, rainfall, this is another big thing. The flood threat with this storm is going to be phenomenal. We can see this is the forecast for the next 3 days, and we're expecting along portions much of Delaware to receive nearly 10 inches or more, locally higher amounts. We could see some places receive 20 inches of rainfall or more, and then we'll see it spread inland into portions of Pennsylvania, southern New York, even into portions of northern Virginia. Much of Maryland will be receiving much of this rainfall, so a big flood threat is in effect. This here is a infrared rainbow satellite image of Sandy, and you can see, just look at the broad circulation that it has, extending almost coming up to now Long Island, extending back to the North Carolina, South Carolina border, all the way over to Bermuda. And the front that has been coming through is this area right here, kind of draped right across western New York. So these two entities are going to converge here over the northeast, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and spreading inland into portions of Ohio, West Virginia, over the next couple days. So we're expecting a big mess, lots of power outages. New York City governor has issued a mandatory evacuation of Zone A residents, which does include 375,000 people are under mandatory evacuation. They should all be out, have been out by 7 p.m. tonight. If they're not, you do need to heed the warnings issued by your local government officials. Do not take this situation lightly. This will bring major travel disturbances across much of the nation as well. And there is a visible satellite imagery shot of Hurricane Sandy as well. You can just see once again, there's the center of the storm, starting to almost get a little bit of an eye to it. Bermuda over here and the coast of North Carolina over here. We will be posting more updates, especially over the next couple of days, so be sure to stay with us and visit our website, extremeweathervideo.com, for all the latest. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.